What's up, guys? Let's see what we got here. 4:30. Damn early. One banana. One banana, 1 cup of egg white, blueberries in there. We'll do that. And 140 grams of blueberries. We'll put 2 tablespoons. For 2 tablespoons, that's probably about 30 grams. Peanut butter for fat. 1/4 of a cup of oats. That's it. Throw the lid on. Jam that in there. That's done. That's all mixed up. And we cooked the turkey and then we froze it in these 4-ounce chunks. So we got 4-ounce chunks of meat ready to go. We order a lot of Indian food and it comes with these little takeout containers. Great. Put everything in there. 4 ounces of turkey, frozen, rice, and my scale here has a little setting for rice. So if you zero this, I got all my scale codes on the chalkboard here. Rice is 0435. So you plug 043, and now that, it's a little hard to see, but that's the code for rice. So now when I put rice on the scale, the total carb count here will go up, and I just got to make sure that it's got the carbs that I need. Okay, so I need 45 grams of carbs for lunch. So I'm just gonna put rice in my container for a 45, perfect. So now I got turkey and I got rice. I should really get a vegetable of some sort. What you'll usually do is go with Brussels sprouts, because we got a crap load of them. We got frozen baby Brussels sprouts. Alright. I don't really measure them. There. No. Okay, so now we got everything we need except fat. Oh well. Yeah. Tablespoons of this stuff. Let's see. 2 tablespoons olive oil, or a bit of oil in food. About 10. Breakfast shake for meal 1. Alright, 1, 2. Make my intra shake. This will be my 3rd meal, and I will make my intra shake. Essential amino acids. This stuff is bitter as all hell and tastes like shit, so rather than put a whole scoop, I put half a scoop of that. Creatine, teaspoon. This is the main component to the shake, cyclic dextrin, or cluster dextrin. So this would be kind of like the same as your protein powder, but we use it for carbs. So in this case, again, the blurry packaging you probably can't read. It's got no fat, no protein, and 30 grams of carbs per scoop. And I need 40, so a scoop of this. Yes, Bert. What's the matter? Are you hungry? You want your breakfast? Am I in your spot? Okay, so he eats breakfast here. And if I'm prepping in his breakfast spot, he gets quite upset because he can't get up to eat breakfast. So that's okay, he's just gonna have to wait. Alright, so a scoop of this, 30 grams. I need 40, so I'll put just a little more. There we go. We got creatine. Yes, Bert. Now we gotta flavor it. What's your problem? Hey? You wanna eat breakfast and you can't? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It won't be long. Yes, Bert. We got some flavor here. I have no name brand Crystal Light. Yes, Bert. Lemon lime citrus. Oh, okay. Oh. So I got lemon lime flavoring, carb powder, creatine, and that's it. Creatine, carb powder. Oh yeah, and EAAs, essential amino acids. Okay, so I'm gonna drink this now before I train. That's for during training, lunch. My second breakfast is that shake powder that I have when at work. Yeah, that's it, man. Bert, stop crying. Stop it. I had that at my breakfast. Okay. Alright, so here's a shake. This is everything you need and it's perfect. Okay, when I make it the night before, I leave it out so the berries melt a little and it's not so thick. When it's still frozen like this, I can't drink it fast. It's too cold and it freezes my mouth. So, I'm going to get my lid and jam that on there. I'll bring it with me and I'll drink it on the way to the gym. As it thaws out and gets less cold, then I can just hammer it back. So I'll have that meal like I was having. And then we're going to do back today. We're going to do pull. So go to the gym. It's John Meadows' Creeping Death 2. I'll put the info to his stuff in the link below, in the description rather below. So yeah, a bit of a late start to the day there. I'm going to get all this going and then we'll meet you at the gym. Okay, so we started off with incline bench. I like to do all my reps regardless of the weight the same way. So as you can see here, I like to start everything off, start with the empty bar and then move up slow. I haven't incline pressed in quite a while, so I'm pretty weak on it. Moved up to 95 pounds here, and we just did sets of, let's see, I think it was 4 sets of 8. So I warmed up with the plate, then I did the 95. We moved on to a plate after that, I believe it was. And I did that. Yeah, so that felt pretty good. Trying to go a little slow on the way down, then explode on the way up. Not too much pain. I do have a bit of issues with my shoulder, but it seems to be doing pretty good. Like I say, I haven't done incline barbell press in a while, so I didn't want to go too heavy. But we finished off, I believe, with a plate and a quarter. I think I recorded up to, let's see, I did a plate, then, yeah, I got a plate and a 10 there. So a plate and a 10 to finish off. I don't know if I recorded all the reps or not for this guy. Is that a plate or 10 or a plate and 25? It looks like a plate and a 10. Anyways, we finished with that, and then we moved on to machine press. This is a plate, or excuse me, the pin-loaded or plate-loaded hammer strength machine. I like doing this just straight up like this, but I also like to band it. Same sort of thing, just did 4 sets of 10. I'm trying to keep the rep range in between 8 and 12 reps for this phase of training. As I was mentioning before, I did come off of a lot of heavy powerlifting style training, so it's a little hard on the joints. Rather than doing all straight up power stuff, I do like to warm up doing a lot of machine things. Moving on from there, we did some cables, cable crossovers, did 4 sets of 8 of these, and I tried to squeeze the time under tension for the end. I bumped into our buddy there training, so bang those out. Sorry about the weird angles. I try to do the best I can with what I got. I don't have a cameraman, but I did get a fancy new tripod today, so I'll be able to get better shots and be able to record things and make them make a little more sense. So here we go. We moved on to cables, and then we moved from there onto rear delts. So I like to start my shoulders off with rear delts. I find it gets the blood flowing in there and it warms and loosens everything up so that I can go for pressing after that. I really like the Smith machine overhead press. I don't go too deep, maybe to my nose tops, and then press up hard. I find the controlled plane of motion a lot easier on my joints than just a straight up bar. I was trying overhead press for a bit, but it really I didn't take to it well, and it did cause me some pain. So I'm going to try to get as strong as I can, doing Smith presses for now, as well as dumbbells. And once I get a bit more strength back, I'll get back on the overhead press train. I don't know how much carryover there'll be from doing Smith machine to barbell, but I figure, you know, strength is strength, and I should be able to get a little stronger on the Smith machine first anyway. So if I can get up to maybe 2 plates doing that over the winter, or maybe even a plate and a half, I'll consider switching back to barbell. So John Meadows showed this one, pretty interesting. You just use the assisted pull-up machine, or the assisted tricep dip machine, and you just hold the pad and you squeeze down for triceps. It's pretty good. First time I ever did it. You got to flare your elbows out pretty good to do it and feel it well. So just make sure you have no pain in your elbow. I'm cooked, man. Lots of good push stuff. Shoulders and triceps. Yesterday was pull, so back and biceps. Hopefully you like this video. If you do have any comments or you want to suggest something else that you'd like to see, fire it down below. As well, if you're looking for diets, again, freshtonefitness.com, all one word. And I got a mass gaining template on there, and I also have a fat loss template. I'm currently using the mass gain one. Everything's going really well. Lots of stuff to come. Can't wait. I'm a little tired and I'm spent. So that's it for me, man. Signing off. Catch you on the flip side.